What's up, everyone? How you doing? Sweet Lou, Zezel, Corsair, Owen, Drive Safely, hey, Mr. Oddity. What's up, everybody? No makeup today. I didn't feel like putting makeup on. Also, I cut my bangs over the weekend, and I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about them. I think I cut them a little too short. Today, I'm gonna do, you can choose to do or not do the workout with me, but I'm doing a lower pull day. Love the 70s meme. That was, well, the Charlie's Angels one was made by Acro. The other one, I think I just found a picture of ABBA online. It was not really intentional, but it's just like how it turned out because I cut my bangs too short, I think. So, welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you being here. My name is Chris, aka Terrible Hime. I use she, her pronouns, and I do fitness stuff on and off the internet sometimes. Today we're doing a lower body pull day for the posterior chain, including but not limited to glutes, hamstrings, and calves. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns anytime throughout the live stream, please feel free to just go ahead and put those in the comments or in the chat. I'll do my best to answer your questions. I try to be as inclusive and unbiased as possible. What else was I gonna say? Anytime, if you're watching this video later, hey, hi, appreciate you. You can leave any comments, questions, or concerns in the comments section. Yeah, so I'm gonna write down my workout in my planner and then we will start warming up. Am I doing a winning? I don't know, I'm doing stuff. Looks fine. I mean, it's just like not my it's not like how I normally like my own bangs on myself. I don't think it looks like terrible or anything like that. It's just like, I didn't mean to cut them that short. It wasn't what I was going to for. What's up, Savar? Okay, so we're just gonna keep doing the same workout I have been doing, which for some reason keeps ending up on Thursdays. I'm not sure why. Penguin on max is good, FYI. You know, Joey and I have just been so into Minecraft lately. We haven't been watching stuff, which, I mean, it's fine. I'm really into Minecraft also, but yeah, we just haven't been like diving into any like movies or shows lately. We still haven't started season 3 of From. So doing Landmine RDLs, leg curls on the machine, that machine, hip abduction, so out on this machine, and then calf raises on the leg press, double. I need to get back into doing like some single leg stuff, but I just haven't really been feeling like it. Abduction. I should do more weight this week. Maybe I'll do 45 on that. Song is a bop. I think the song just finished. I'm not a dancer. I don't know. I'm just not really a dancer. I'm also not really a music person. Like, I listen to some music. That's not really my thing. I guess I should do more on the leg curls too. Hip abduction, I should probably do more on also. Calf raises, I'm good where I was. Yeah, it finished. I think it finished. Also, I have the sound really low. I can't hear it very well, to be honest, but that's on purpose. I don't like to, it's hard for me to concentrate and like read chat and like talk when the music is really loud in my own ears. So I keep it pretty low. Clean up a little bit, move stuff around. Workouts have been feeling better lately, relatively speaking. I think I'm back up to normal volume, I would say. And I'm not really like capping my reps so much anymore. But I definitely am not feeling super strong still. Breathing is good. Breathing seems fine. But hamstring days always fuck me up. I always get super sore. Hey, William. I get like crazy sore on hamstring day. Or like lower pull day. Did a back day yesterday. Felt pretty good. I'm actually feeling a little bit sore in my back. I am still keeping the weights on back day pretty low because I'm worried about re-injuring my back situation. I had like a thing going on here and then like my shoulder. So I'm a little bit worried about messing that up. So I'm still taking that a little more slowly than everything else. But besides that, feeling pretty good. Ooh. Inner thigh is a little sore. Listening to the Smile 2 soundtrack on repeat ever since you saw it. Is that a movie soundtrack? Why the stream keeps pausing for you? Not sure. Heading to eat dinner, want to stop by and say, hey, what's up, cook? Have a good dinner. Yeah, I'm not sure, Dark. Everything looks good on my end. But, I mean, sometimes just watching live streams be like that. It's impossible for me to watch Twitch without refreshing every, like, 15 minutes. It's really frustrating. It's like I feel like I want to get Twitch Turbo so I don't get ads every time I have to refresh the website because it's like not working, but then I feel like it's rewarding bad behavior because it's definitely a Twitch issue. I don't know. And then, yeah. I don't know, it's really annoying. I'm also just like not a fan of Twitch, so like I don't really want to give them more money than I already am. And also just pause and play to refresh your stream without ads. I don't know, that doesn't really work for me. It doesn't feel like it does. Maybe I'll have to try it. There used to be a thing where you could like push a button. I think it was with BTTV or something, I don't know. It was like on the screen where it would just like refresh the player, but I don't know how to get it back. maybe a little worse sometimes. It's like it just completely stopped loading on your PC. Yeah, I don't know. Everything looks fine on my end. Depends on how desynced it is. Yeah, I feel like for me, it's like really bad. I have to watch everything at like, I can't watch it at max quality either. Oh, man. Arms are kind of tired. You even rebooted your PC, but mobile is perfect? That's so weird. Not sure why that is, y'all. I wish I could help, but I don't think it's on my end. Or if it's on my end, it's like straight up a YouTube problem. Holy. Ever since I fixed this setting from like a few weeks ago, however long ago it was, I haven't really been having any troubles with my stream. Like with me streaming. Like before that, I was having a lot of issues. Yeah, I wish I could help, but I don't think I can. Damn, it feels like everybody's like doing shit outside right when I start streaming. There's somebody like mowing their lawn. I can hear it. Hopefully y'all can't hear that. Your chesticles are lit tender. You keep pushing yourself on those dumbbell benches, bruh. Can't max out every week. Just want to get one more rep. You need it? I think maybe you need to chill out a little bit or you're not going to get that rep, bruh. I don't know. I'm just saying. My shoulders are feeling a little stiff today. Ugh. Anybody have any fun plans for Halloween? I don't celebrate Halloween. But it's fine. It's fine if you do and you have fun plans. Sorry, Dark. I'm just gonna do a couple reps with 35 and then I'm gonna get a 10. And do a little bit more weight this week. Man, so as you probably know, because I've probably talked about it, you know, this is one of those times where I'm like, you know, and you actually might know because I do talk about it a lot. So I'm in the Ape Discord server, and you don't normally either, but you're gonna watch scary movies with friends the night after Halloween. That sounds fun. Like, I would totally be down for like a scary movie night, because I do enjoy scary movies, irregardless of Halloween. Yeah, something chill like that is nice. I didn't even buy candy. I'm just gonna sit in my room. I never answer the door anymore. Some of the kids in this neighborhood are assholes. What was I saying? Oh, so I'm in the Ape Discord, and Acro and Nancy have been like, doing like, I don't know what you would call it. A few days a week, there's like a theme of the day. I'm not sure what you would call that. What's up, D-Hall? What's up, Night? So it'll be like, Mondays are now mandatory Mondays, where people can post pictures doing bodybuilding poses, right? So that's like an example. There was like Tasty Tuesday or Tasty Thursday or something last week, where it's like post recipes. Hey Tech, happy Thursday. Gains, I don't know. I'm low-key gains is what I'm going for right now. Anyways, I did like, so this Monday was a wellness pose, and I'm just like not wellness shaped, and it really, I always felt like my side butt is not that bad, but I was like, damn, my side butt does not look good in this pose. But I can't, like, you know, I can't blast everything all at once. Like, if I want to prioritize my glutes, I need to like set aside like a designated cycle to focus on that body part. Right now, I'm trying to focus more on my quads. Hey, Urban Prince. Wow, this chapstick is really bright colored. But yeah, I'm gonna have to switch back and forth, because I'm not really happy with the way my glutes were popping in that photo, which I don't even know if I put on the, okay, see Mr. Oddity. I think I shared it on Instagram, maybe. Also, I'm low-key thinking about deleting my Twitter account. Barely haven't asked, but I actually got a better shape than I used to. Never prioritized the booty, but probably will next phase. Could have been how you pose versus the glutes themselves. I mean, I think I was doing the pose pretty well. Like, I'm not sure how else I could make it stick out more. I think it just doesn't stick out that much. Like, especially from like this angle. Which side did I do? I think I actually did this side. I think this is my better side. You know what I'm saying? Like, at certain angles, it looks good, especially from like a low to high angle, but like generally speaking, like straight up from the side, it's a little meh. Yeah. But yeah, I can't prioritize it right now. But also, yeah, to be fair, I'm not really that good at posing like this. Oh, thank you, Tech. I appreciate you saying that. I didn't think it was like a bad photo. It's just like probably not my favorite photo of me. Not my favorite pose for me. I also, I was gonna say, I don't know if I like can explain it well in text, but this is something that I know that this is a trick I learned from some of my friends that do like content creation full time. But instead of trying to use a timer with your phone to take photos, like what you can do is actually take a video, like use the highest quality video you can, and then like you take a video, but while you're doing the video, like you hold the pose, and then you go through and pick out like when you nailed it the best. instead of like trying to nail it specifically for the timer. Sometimes that's actually like really helpful. I actually used to do that a lot when I was doing like more content creation stuff. I would just be like, yeah, I would just try to like stay still for a couple seconds so the video can focus on me, but it's actually much easier to just kind of do that than it is to like try to hold a pose. Appreciate you being real, posting you if you didn't love it. Yeah, I'm just trying to, yeah, well, I mean, thank you for saying that, Corsair, but it's not a big deal. For me personally, I mean, like, y'all know my whole thing is body neutrality. I'm really not a fan of like body positivity or like, especially like toxic body positivity where people try to force themselves to love the way they look all the time, no matter what. And like right now, I'm just like in a period of time where like, I kind of like the way I look sometimes, and sometimes I'm kind of like meh on it. But like something I try to do is like force myself to take and post pictures of myself, like no matter what season I am in my fitness journey. So, because I think it's kind of like important, I guess, to like show that, even if I don't specifically say in the picture, I didn't really like the way I looked here, but just to show that like people in different phases of their fitness journey, I think it's like nice. Doesn't have to be a big deal, but I think, I just think it's nice. I have some, when I was like doing more modeling stuff or like taking more photos with like real photographers, I have some pictures of myself that I just like really don't like. They're not like bad, like the photographer did a great job. I just like really don't like the way my body looks, but like I think it was really important for me at the time to like do that, you know, to not just like hide in a hole and never see the light of day every time I feel a little bit uncomfortable with my body, or every time I'm a little bit higher body fat than I prefer to be. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good exercise in like a, what's that called when you force yourself into uncomfortable situations? Like one of those things. Not that you have to. I'm not saying that everybody has to do that, but for me, it's something that I do. That felt pretty good. Exposure therapy, yeah. I didn't like exposure therapy with my therapist, but he said he needed it, but he would have preferred him not to expose himself to you. Bro, please. Something your therapist is slowly pushing you towards for social stuff, you. What did I just do? Sorry. I mean, I don't know. I am not a mental health professional, but I think there's sometimes certain things that we need to make ourselves do, even if we don't like it, just to be like a functional human being in normal society. I mean, at least I would like to be a functional human being in normal everyday society. So like stuff like talking on the phone, I try not to shy away from it if I have to do a thing. Try not to put it off, try not to think too hard about it. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, of course I will check and see if I can do something online, but if I have to call, I try not to make a big deal about it. Yeah, I mean, usually this is a case where I am making the call to somebody else. I don't usually answer the phone when other people call me. You actively push back on making any work calls? I mean, I think it's a situation where you have to like pick and choose your battles. So like if people are just trying to get you to make work calls for the like sake of making work calls, I think that's stupid, right? If it can just be an email, let it be an email. For me personally, well, I don't have to answer any phones for work, but I just feel like it's so easy for stuff to get misinterpreted or misremembered or like just straight up forgotten when we're like talking on the phone. I don't know, like I can't remember anything that happened in a phone call that's more than like 3 sentences, right? So like, I think it makes sense for a lot of work situations, like send an email where you clearly lay out like the thing that's happening or the thing that needs to be done or like the questions so people can respond in a more thoughtful way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if your coworker is calling you and being like, hey, can I get these papers? And you're just like, bro, like, give me some warning. Like, I need time to get the papers together, you know? It's just, I don't know. You're not gonna get caught up in a random thing on the spot. Yeah, also that. It's just like, it really messes up like a workflow as well. What's up, Dobbs? You take notes during calls so you can remember it and it's never clicked in your head, why didn't they email me this? That's what I'm saying. Like, even when I'm in like meetings, I have a hard time like keeping track of the conversation. So unless I'm like actively taking notes, but it's just like some stuff, I think it makes sense to be on like a video call, or sometimes like I think you do need to like talk to somebody about something, like if you're brainstorming or like you're planning. But a lot of times if it's just like giving out instructions or like catching up on like a project, you know, something that's not a lot of like back and forth, like why don't you just like send me an email? Just finished a good bike ride. Actually, I don't feel you. I don't do cardio. I hate cardio, but I'm glad you had a nice bike ride. You zone out in team meetings, there's like 10 of us. If you hear your name, like, oh, sorry, I think I had internet issues, bruh. Yeah, my team is even smaller than that, so I can't like really zone out. But we only have like one 30-minute team meeting once a week, so it's like not even that big a deal. Usually the team meetings are like they're pretty concise and like if we don't have 30 minutes of talking to do, we just end the meeting early. So like, yeah, I don't hate it. Mr. Macheep, what are you doing? You guys can't see him, he's over here. I think he's gonna go take a shit. He's totally gonna go take a shit. You guys totally couldn't see him, but he went over there to go take a shit. Okay, this is set 2 for me. But yeah, anyways. I'm the kind of person that tries to put themselves in uncomfortable situations, but not too uncomfortable. You already gave him treats? Okay, well, he didn't try to get treats. He just like wandered over to take a shit. You hate cardio too, but bike riding is too fun. Well, I'm glad you found something that you enjoy. I don't know why, but like techno electronic music like this always makes me think of The Matrix. I mean, I do know why. I shouldn't say that. I know why it makes me think of The Matrix, but now I just want to watch The Matrix. I think one of the reasons why I often don't like the way I look in pictures is because my mirrors are probably skewed slightly to make my lower body look bigger than they are because they're like leaning against the wall, do you know what I mean? But if I'm taking a picture with my phone, it's probably not angled like that. So like I have a mirror back here that's specifically like leaning against the wall. Probably makes my lower body look juicier than it is in real life. I'm not doing this yet, but I'm just gonna set it up. Look at the mirror and it's hanging on the door. Oh. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. What's up, hero? I'm doing okay. Same old. But the mirrors in the gym under the down lighting with a pump lip proud. Okay. I do feel like sometimes I feel like gym mirrors are almost like funhouse mirrors. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but like funhouse mirrors in a way that makes you look better. I'm not sure if that's a thing. The half natty lighting is chef's kiss. I would agree. I will also say the lighting in this gym is awful. It almost always looks really bad. I don't know. It's just like these like overhead lights just like make you look really washed out. They gaslighting you? I don't know. I'm just saying, man. Is it like a conspiracy that all the mirrors in public gyms are like specifically make you look better than usual to help you keep working out? Or would they want you to look worse than usual so that you don't come to the gym anymore, but you keep paying your membership because you're too anxious to call people on the phone so you never cancel your membership? Gas lighting is worse than electric lighting. Would neon lights be considered gas lights? There's an actual conspiracy with newer age equipment that they make it easier so that you can progress and more likely use machines and keep coming. Really? Like, Diabolical. Like, huh? I don't know, man. I feel like would that actually like work on people? Because like for me, I don't know, maybe because I'm maybe more knowledgeable about fitness than the average person, but I feel like when I use a workout machine, I don't equate it to like real weights. So whatever I do on the machine is like the weight on the machine. And I don't think to myself like, oh wow, I'm super strong because I did like 50 pounds on a curl machine. Do you know what I'm saying? Machines 50 years ago versus machines made today. Well, okay, well, I would counter and say like, do we just have like better lubricants on our machines and like better mechanisms on the machines so they're not super grindy and like just hard to use? Neon lights are actually gas lights. That's what I thought. You wouldn't, but imagine some average person who just does like 3x10 on a few machines 3 times a day, and then that's insane. 3 times a week. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if somebody is like equating like the weight on an exercise machine to like actual free weights, that person is like incredibly ignorant, because most people know that they're not equal. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're using like, I'm trying to think. It's like even if you're like using like a Smith machine to squat, and then you try to do a back squat freestanding with free weights, you wouldn't be able to do the same amount of weight and sets because the machine helps you. And if you think that you're like an elite level power lifter because you're using the Smith machine, like you are out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? I would say 90% of people wouldn't understand that a machine leg press does not equal strength in a squat. We know, but your average person into fitness, like won't see them as separate. The average person not into fitness, like won't see them as separate. That's crazy to me, bro. Like that's legit crazy to me. And like, there's also so many people that like, are not, like their form is just like not the greatest, but they think they're like really hot shit. I don't know. I try not to be too judgmental, but I'm judging. I'm judging. You know what? I want to make a public apology. Many moons ago, Joey and I were at a convention. I think it was Katsucon. It was either Katsucon or MagFest. I think. There was a man's in the gym he was either doing like, are these spider curls? No. He was either doing the curls on an incline bench or like straight up laying down, and he was doing them like this. And at the time, I was judging so hard. I was like, this man's just gonna like rip his shoulder off. But now we know that extra stretch in the shoulder really does wonders for your biceps. So I'm publicly apologizing to that man. I don't know how many times I've had clients or helped people. I can do X amount of plates on leg press. I'm so strong, and they have no clue that it doesn't transfer. They see their leg press equal to your 500-pound squats. Straight up, damn. Let them load the bar and immediately fold under it. Yeah, for real. Set them straight, Lou. It's also like, if people are not doing like free weight squats like regularly, they like have like so little practice doing it, they're gonna look like a newborn deer because they don't have like the muscle memory. Most people can't even unrack 250, bruh. If I try to unrack 250, I feel like I'm gonna die. Sad boy, how are you? I hope only moderately sad. Okay, I'm doing leg curls. I could probably unrack 250. I would not be able to squat it, but I would also probably feel like I would get crushed. I can imagine it. I think my all-time PR was 255, and that was many, many years ago. Meant to do more weight. I swear this exercise is so brutal. I'm like not doing that much, but killing me. Okay, more weight next set. I had a client, lovely woman, who would use the chest press cable machine and was doing like 60 kg on it, would not let her bench, and she fought you for weeks. So happy you caught the stream. It's been a while, but you usually show up kind of like towards the end, which I mean, is totally fine. We can't account for everybody's schedule, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Basalt? It's good to see you too. In UK, you said, okay, I'll teach you. She couldn't even press the bar, completely ruined her entire perception, and it took a while to recover her motor. Holy shit. Bad day at the office. Annoying, stupid questions all day. Damn, bruh. Bruh, man. I think even when I was first starting out, I could bench the bar at least. Get your cert, go work at the gym, make minimum wage, love your life. You would love that for you. Joey, do you remember? Do you remember what I distinctly remember when I was bench pressing 10 pounds on each side, but I don't remember if that was like at the very beginning or if I had to work up to that. I actually have shit to talk about at the end of the day. You had to work up to that? Okay, but I definitely remember doing the 10 pounds. The bar was wobbly when I started. Okay, but I was still doing the bar though. Okay, that makes me feel better. But I guess I also didn't have like, this like, I think for myself, I've never like, I never think of myself as like, I try not to think of myself as better than I am. And usually when I compare myself objectively to other people, I usually feel like I'm not as good as other people or not as strong. So like you doing a wobbly bench didn't like destroy my sense of self. Hey, William. Bar as heavy as 45 pounds. I know, but like, it seems like when I think about it, right? When I think, if I can do a full and good body weight push-up with a body weight over 100 pounds, at the time it was probably not that much more than 100 pounds, maybe like 120-ish. Like, I feel like good form body weight push-ups should translate into being able to bench 45 pounds a bar. I don't know, but like I said, I had no perception of how strong or weak I was at the time, so it didn't ruin my entire sense of self. So in theory, yeah, okay. But I mean, that doesn't really account for like the wobbliness of stuff, because that's definitely like, when you're a beginner, it doesn't matter like how strong you think you are. You're gonna look really ridiculous for a few weeks while you just like figure out how to like hold things in a way that it's not like on the 7 C's, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I put the weight up a little bit. Oh God. Wow, that was decently harder. Why does my computer always want to restart? Sometimes I still can't tell if I have like visible muscle or not. Cause like I think I do. People tell me I do. But then sometimes I think I don't. Are you doing Scores posing stuff right now? Ooh. His show is this weekend, right? Hope he does well. I know, but like I feel like, I don't know. I'm on the internet too much. Is probably what it is. Like, you can see the separation, but I feel like the actual shape of it is like barely there. Oh, you're not doing it. Doing your job. Or you're saying it's not this weekend. Also, you can't see anything on this side because of my tattoo. And like, I feel like I got no shoulders. The other thing I didn't like about that wellness pose picture is that I had absolutely no shoulders. I don't know if it's like because I don't have very capped shoulders, or if like I'm just not posing right. I never feel like my shoulders look like they're doing anything. Is he posing right now? You don't give a fuck? You think so? In the Discord? Or on stream? They're in a posing channel and they spoke about it in chat. Daya is at work though. Also, Daya has a posing coach fee. Him and Acro are in there. I guess Acro's probably helping him. How's your J3U stuff coming along, Aya? You probably talked about it on stream. Sometimes I have a hard time listening when you're at the gym. I gotta be in the right mood for it. Lisai, you've had more to do. Yes, Owen, other people are definitely having issues on browser and I'm not really sure why, but Corsair and Dark said that the mobile app is working okay. You've just been overwhelmed with other stuff lately. Gotcha. That's totally fair. Wasn't trying to like call you out or anything. I was just curious. I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube today that people are having trouble on browser for some reason. I've been watching YouTube all day and not really having trouble, but I also wasn't watching live streams. Maybe it's because my computer needs to restart again. Golly. Okay. Maybe I should do like some side-to-side walks or some shit to warm up a little bit. Joey's is fine. You blame YouTube. I feel like generally speaking, YouTube is pretty good with the live streams, but I probably think it is a delay as usual, but not like that one time. Yeah, I mean, I can't, it always has to have a little bit of a delay, so it's nothing that I can really do about that. There is a lower latency setting that I could use, but I think it wasn't recommended. What's up, Ariel? I think this is not, I can barely feel this. I think I gotta use a more difficult one. But yeah, mobile is fine. I don't know what's going on. It's weird that everybody, it must be a YouTube issue if like more than one person is having the exact same issue. Wonder if it's no, well, I was gonna say, actually, I don't know what regions everyone is in. The TV app is fine. People are saying the browser app is having, or browser is not doing so good, but mobile is fine. Yeah, probably Joey's the only one that notices the delay because he's in the next room. You live on Earth. You're fine in Scotland on Firefox. I don't know what most people use. I usually use Firefox for stuff. Oh, see how shaky my legs were just then? You're good, you haven't had a problem. I think Chrome is still numero uno. You use, what's Brave? I've never heard of that. What is that? Is that a different browser? I never used Chrome. I don't know why. It's a don't come for me. For my work computer, I use Microsoft Edge because that's just what came on the computer and I didn't want to like mess around with it. Tinfoil hat browser. Don't say that about Owen. New dumbbells just got delivered. Hell yeah. That's awesome, Corsair. Chrome is generally a trash browser. Brave is similar to Chrome, but not by Google. Your work computer is Edge 2. You can't not change it, but you can't not change it. Oh. Ouchie control install so you can only use Edge. You finally checked the stream on Chrome too. Stream is still broken. Well, never mind. Do you have the ad blocker on? Could that be it? I don't have ads on my stream because I'm not monetized. Even if I do get monetized, I probably won't put ads on the live stream if that's possible. I would prefer to keep ads on like the other videos. I hate it when people like miss out on what I'm saying. It's really annoying. I hate it when I miss out on what other people are saying when I watch streams with ads. But what can you do? What can you do? Okay, I'm doing hip abduction. Did I say I was gonna do more weight this week? I forgot to check. As of August 24th, Chrome is 62%, Safari is 18, Edge is 5. I use Firefox. Is Firefox even less than Edge? It's happening on Chrome too? I don't know, bruhs. I'm sorry. Am I the weird one for using Firefox? Oh, you know what? Why can't I just sit down and do this exercise? I need my yoga blocks. You use Firefox too? Firefox is like 2.2%. Okay, everybody else uses Firefox too. Is it a Firefox issue then? Is that why I can't fucking watch Twitch? Samsung Internet has the same market share. I didn't know Samsung had their own browser. Why does everybody hate Firefox? My inner thighs are sore. You're watching from Firefox right now? Are you having trouble watching? It's on their phones, it comes default. What's up, Mopar? Stream buffering constantly? I think it's also on your end. So many people are having issues today with the stream, but my stream has been totally fine on my end. People often just default their Chrome because it's also built-in browser on mobile. I guess I do use it on mobile. I do use it on mobile. You're using your phone? Oh, gotcha. Hey, James, it's not just you. I think, yeah, I think web YouTube is having the trouble today. You refreshed and it helped? You install Firefox on your phone? Ariel's doing just fine on Firefox. You even went as far as to install Firefox on your phone? Damn. I think I never really noticed. I don't really do much on my web browser on phone. Internet Explorer. I really only use it to answer like messages on my fan sites and to like Google things. Oh, and for archive of our own. That's what else I use it for. You're on PC, but this is also issues using Chrome. Netscape. Chrome is fine for you? Refresh it multiple times and it still won't work. I'm sorry, gamers. My gamers in Christ. I wish I could help. I'm sorry, we're having internet issues. But I mean, to be honest, as usual, I don't really have anything interesting to talk about, so. Maybe service provider based and not web browser. I mean, but like everybody's in different areas, so it's hard to say. Like Dark is not even in the US of A. Everyone dials your ISP. Sometimes I listen to this kind of music while I'm playing like Minecraft. And it really puts me in a weird mood when I'm crafting. Sometimes it helps me concentrate though. Like if I'm like building something, sometimes it helps me concentrate. Craft life. I'm so thinking about doing Minecraft content, but I need to slow my roll. I can't commit to stuff. It would take away from my casual, not my casual, my other Minecraft playing, I guess. Because I would probably have to do, I would probably need to do like solo stuff. I just love a relaxing and or cozy long play with commentary, and I feel like I could do that. What's up, Hotep? That's what I'm saying. I don't think I can do both. So I'm choosing to play with friends. Just have one more exercise. Gonna do calves. Did I hear a tote? I did not. Oh, that feels heavy. It is kind of heavy for my tiny little calves. Always record while we play and don't talk a ton when we actually play. I can't. That's definitely the opposite of what I can do. I definitely cannot do that because you're zipping around too much, bro. It doesn't look good for the video. We're too cheaty in our regular world. Doesn't look good for YouTube. Like if I was gonna do YouTube content, it would be like I start a whole new world from the beginning by myself, and each episode would be like probably one small like themed build or something like that. It wouldn't be like I don't know. I definitely wouldn't start out with like a whole huge like I'm gonna like build up this entire world from scratch. It would be like I'm gonna spend a few hours and do a cozy little build right in this area, and that's it. But I probably would have to do like a starter episode where I'm like, okay, this is the setup. This is me getting tools that aren't super shitty. Yeah. Damn, everybody's in voice chat. Sweet Lou, why aren't you in voice chat with them? You judge regardless. I am also very judgmental, but I try to at least keep it to myself most of the time. Are you sure? I feel like you have good input, even on the posing part. I wonder if I should do like one quad exercise today, but then I'm worried. I'm like, am I doing too much? That's always my conundrum nowadays. Am I doing too much? I don't need to do the most. Oh god, jeez. Let them handle it. They've been doing it a lot while you're asleep, so you'd be jumping in random point, not really knowing what they're working on. Gotcha. Should do 4. That's why it's called a quad. Fair enough. You can barely squat 100 pounds. Message retracted. Okay. That was my workout, by the way. Finished. Finito. What did I do yesterday? Upper pull. Was I sore yesterday? I've been like keeping my fitness journal down in the basement so I make sure that I am updating it when I work out, but then I forget to update it when I don't work out. Trying to think, was I sore at all yesterday? I'll have to come back to it, I guess. But yeah, that was the end of that workout. Do y'all want me to like write the workout in the description after the fact? Like, are people actually interested in what the workout was? Hard to say, I'm not sure. But I can write it in the description if people have an interest in that. Barely squat 80, and that's because Planet Spit doesn't have anything heavier than 40 on the Smith machine. I mean, you have to work with what you have access to. So it is what it is. I literally don't know. I'm pretty sure the only one watching the VODs is Joey, and he just has them on loop to help me get the watch hours because I'm actually getting close to the amount I need to be monetized. So, but you're right, it is easy enough to do. So I probably should do that when I actually work out. For a while, I wasn't working out on stream, but now that I am, I guess I probably should. So if you're watching the video and you want to know what the actual workout is, I will add it to the description when I have a chance. But just to recap for anybody interested, I did 3 sets of Landmine RDLs, mostly for the hamstrings and glutes. I did 3 sets of leg curls on the machine, both leg at the same time. That was mostly for the hamstrings. Doesn't really hit the glutes too much, a little bit, because I try to stretch out the glutes by leaning forward in the machine. And then I did 3 sets of hip abduction, which is the one that goes out. This is for this thing. I guess it's for the glutes. Find it interesting, but don't bother if it takes more than a couple. Nah, it literally would not take even a couple minutes. And then I did 3 sets of calf raises on the leg press machine, both feet at the same time. Really trying to like get a really good stretch at the bottom and then come up and like straight back down. I don't really do isometric holds at the top because it's not that necessary. You need to watch more Hime. What's up, Aki? How are you? I also just like don't make that much stuff on the internet anymore. 100p. I kind of like I've lost my zest for content creation, so I'm kind of coasting with bare minimum, even probably less than the bare minimum for most creators, which is like a live stream once a week. But it is what it is. With the shorter workouts I'm doing lately, it's like not really that big a deal for me to do them on stream. When I was working out on stream before, the workouts were really, really long, and streaming to like a bigger audience on Twitch made it much harder to get the workouts done in a timely manner. You completely stopped doing content stuff, but you're good. But I mean, I will also say like, logging off for the eve. Okay, see you later, Sweet Lou. Thanks for hanging out as usual. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel some type of way about making less content, and I also don't think that like you should feel some type of way about not making content anymore. A lot of people might see it as like, oh, you gave up on this thing, or you weren't good enough to do it full time. I don't know, some like whatever, insert negative thing here. But like, I don't know, for me, it's just not where I'm at in my life right now. And I think for most people, like that's how you can think of it. You went through like a phase where you were doing content creation as a hobby. And at some point, like it didn't interest you as much anymore, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can move on from your hobbies. It's not that big a deal. Like for many years, I was a cosplayer, and I did cosplay, and I spent a lot of money on cosplay and a lot of time and energy on cosplay. And then I just kind of like gave it up. And like, I don't feel like I was a failure as a cosplayer. I just like not really interested anymore. Joey, happy, healthy. Yeah, we're doing pretty well, I would say. But yeah, I don't know. Not sure if you were feeling some type of way about it, but this is, you know, a general reminder to everybody else that if you know, were doing something at one point in your life and you're just like no longer into that thing anymore, like it's fine. It's totally okay. Not that big a deal. You're not a failure. You're just not into that thing anymore. Yeah. I will also say, like, that also relates to fitness. You know, if you were really hardcore into fitness for a long time and you're just like not as into it right now, like no big deal. Like take a break, bro. Give yourself a chance to rest and reset. You know, if you decide that you're not into weightlifting anymore, I don't care. It's fine, bro. As long as you're happy, as long as you're feeling good about yourself, like, oh, who cares? Don't fucking lift weights anymore. If you switch to yoga, hell yeah, live your best yoga life. You know what I'm saying? You can get bored of stuff. I would say for me, a lot of times it will take years sometimes for me to get bored of stuff. There's some stuff that's like rotating pretty quickly. Like I'll pick up drawing for a while, or I'll pick up embroidery for a while, or I'll pick up watercolor painting for a while. And then I'll just like put it away and I won't touch it again for a really long time. But like for cosplay, I was like cosplaying like really hardcore for like years and years and years. And I was also streaming pretty hardcore for like 3 years, I think, on Twitch. When I was doing it on Twitch, I was like, for a long time, I was doing it like so many times a week. It was, man, I'm exhausted just thinking about it. But yeah, just like not that into it anymore, bruh. Couldn't be me. It was so much. You know, I was talking to a friend who knew me before. I know, I kept adding days and adding time, and it was a bad cycle. I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore. I have so much more time for like myself and like my own hobbies. I think a lot of streamers get into this like really bad cycle of doing more and more and more also. You know, I don't think it's just a me thing, because it's like, you know, Twitch kind of incentivizes you to stream more, but not in a very profitable way. Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm with it if that's what you enjoy, but I don't think I was really enjoying it. I'm not really sure why I did that to myself. I was talking to a friend Semi recently, that knew me way before I started streaming, and she was like, I was really surprised when you started streaming. She was like, when I saw that you were doing like OF stuff, I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, she's a hot girl. Yeah, she can get it. But then when you started like streaming and stuff, she was like, I couldn't believe you were doing that because you hate talking to people. And I was like, damn, bro. Yeah, I do hate talking to people. I don't know why I did that to myself. Couldn't be me, I'm pretty sure. That's the whole point of cosplay. Yeah, I definitely remember mentioning that it was incredible. It was so much, yeah. It's hard to see, I think, sometimes. When you're doing stuff, it's hard to see what you're doing. And you don't realize, yeah, you don't realize what a weird situation it is until like much later, after you can like take a step back. Weirdly enough, you just woke up one day a few months ago and dumped powerlifting altogether and just started running. Damn, bro, you're in your running era. That's pretty cool. I was doing the most. I was doing the most and not really enjoying it. It was weird, yeah, it was really weird. It was a weird time in my life. Very strange. Sometimes you need to set boundaries for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like I want to get into a running era, but I just hate cardio so much. But sometimes I just want to be that, person that's like running. I think I would like, and I don't think I'm a long run sort of a person. That's like too much of a time investment. I could maybe get into sprints, but I'm not gonna do it. At least not right now. I'm not in my running era. I do have a TikTok, but I'm not active on it. I basically have all forms of social media, but I'm thinking about deleting my Twitter account, to be honest. I am on Blue Sky. If you're looking for me somewhere, it's the same name. You can also use the link. Does it work? Yeah, you can find all of my social accounts there. I'm never in my cardio era. You're right. However, it got you enjoyed from the era, so I'm not mad about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm also not mad about it. It's just weird for me to think about that I did that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's totally fine. I'm not like big regretty on it or anything, but it was just like, I just think about it. I'm just like, why did I do that? I was like, what? I was making like an amount of money, but it was not enough money for the amount of time I spent streaming. Do you know what I'm saying? And I also will acknowledge the fact that I was probably making a lot more than most smaller streamers, but it was not worth it for something that I just like didn't really enjoy all that much. But this is literally why I don't want to do a thing you hate talking to people. Yeah, I mean, you've never been interested in streaming, so I don't know why you would. I will also say, if you follow me on TikTok, don't ever try to message me. I will not respond. I don't even respond to friends anymore, like straight up. Like people that are close to me know that they need to copy the link to the TikTok and then message me on Discord, because I hate opening the TikTok app. I do not expect that I will be posting on TikTok anymore, to be honest, 100%. Typically, I'm most active on Instagram, and I would say probably Blue Sky now. I'm not really planning on posting on Twitter anymore. We'll probably delete that account. But I haven't been that active on Instagram either. I just like I've just been living my life, bruh. I haven't really been like taking pictures of stuff, haven't really been doing anything, so nothing to really write home about. You're actively cool. I'm glad you think so. I don't know if I agree. I don't know. I ran out of stuff to talk about, and it's not very close to the 2-hour mark. But if anybody has any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to air them out right now. Otherwise, I'm going to end the stream because, as we have discussed, I don't like talking to people. JK, you guys are cool. You guys are cool. I like talking to you guys. But if I don't have anything to talk about, I don't like to just extend the time of the stream for the hell of it. I was maybe gonna do some quads, but at the same time, like, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Maybe I should pose, but I don't really feel like it. Did I ever watch Smile, the horror movie? I don't know. I don't think so. Joey, did we watch that? Joey said no. It's on the list, apparently. Smile 2 came out. Yeah, Dark said that they're listening to the soundtrack for it. Smile 2, that is. Where is Joe? In the chat as Uncle Dolphin right there. Physically in the other room. So you like that the sequel came out last week and the soundtrack is so good? Joey's probably playing video games. Missed the bad scary movie nights? It's hard to Minecraft and watch stuff. You are Auntie Giant Squid? What does that mean, Goalie? What does that mean? Joey saw. Oh, Uncle Dolphin, Auntie Giant Squid, gotcha. I think Joey saw that the beta is coming out. I don't think he's gonna play it. I feel like Joey's not an early access kind of guy. Maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Joey is a full release kind of guy. Maybe a Ghost Hunter night. We have not watched Ghost Hunters in a while. Looking forward to seeing reviews and guides from the beta though. Gonna be on top of that. He probably hates bugs. Joey? The Flatiron I got you is doing the most in a good way or a bad way? Bugs in games? I mean, does Monster Hunter have a lot of bugs in it? Oh, in a good way? Okay, that's good. That's good. I was about to say, I was like, did it burn your hair? I was worried for a second. Oh, it has lots of bugs? I only played that one game. I feel like I wish I could sit down. I'm gonna get my stepper. So I actually feel like I'm doing something. Let me bring the stepper. I feel my back feels like a tiny bit sore, like a tiny bit tweaked. Your hair was not serving and you have an interview today? Oh, good luck on your interview. Bugs you eat, bugs you throw, bugs you fight, bugs you make. Fight for you like Pokemon. There's a few spiders. Type monsters. And there's also a lot of small bugs that aren't big monsters. I don't have a very good recollection of what happened in the Monster Hunter game I did play. You're doing a straight. Get it, girl. If you're around tonight, Joey and I were thinking to fight the End Dragon so we can get shulker boxes and Elytra. We already found the stronghold and we have a portal set up so we can go straight there. But it's also like, it's very close by to our base, which is kind of funny. Made a portal to the end portal, yeah. Pretty convenient. Your hair serves filet mignon even on his worst days. I don't remember spider monsters when I played. I remember mostly like lizardy monsters. You'll be around tonight, okay. If you're up for it, like, you need to chill after having to talk to people IRL? Wait, is it an IRL interview? Yeah, too hot and bug bitey. I figured you were either sleeping because you had to like do stuff outside or you had a migraine. Not virtual, oh, okay. What was that to say? I mean, I would say, this is going back to the social media stuff. I'm really dropping the ball. I'm not even posting on like Instagram or whatever when I go live. So you can see where I'm at with like the social stuff. I'm just not doing the thing. Oopsies, oopsie poopsie. I think I might need to take a shower. I guess now that I'm working out normally again, this thing is hard. Probably need to shower more often. Also, I'm getting Botox tomorrow, so I probably shouldn't show up to the fucking dermatologist all stinky. Botox where? In my face? Or are you asking what dermatologist I go to? Which I will not dox. Where in my face? Usually they put it around my forehead, in between my eyebrows, and like a little bit above my eyebrows. Then I got some filler under my eyes, which actually for a while I didn't really think it helped, but I actually think it did. I thought I got gypped, but I actually think it did help a little bit right in here. And then I also get Sculptra like in this area, but the filler and the Sculptra is not that often. The Botox every like 3 or 4 months. I get that done. And then my eyebrows are tattooed on. I was thinking about getting, Taint Stick was talking about like a cool sculpting thing he was interested in doing, and I was like, huh. But I didn't get quite as lean as I thought I would when I did my last cut. So I held off. Need a haircut. I probably should have gone to a real place to get my haircut. What fun and new interests, new information. I've been getting Botox for a long time, bro. Like years. It's only new information for you. Yeah, I gotta spend my I gotta spend money for the money that I make on the side. Otherwise, I have to pay back taxes. Although, actually, I'm not sure. I don't think I have to, really, this year. Only for a few months of OnlyFans, probably. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. But I have to expense stuff, or I have to pay a fuck ton of back taxes. I don't know. I really don't. I'll be straight up with you. I haven't been posting on my Fansly because I was sick for a long time. I want to get back into it a little bit, but okay, good night, Dark. Get Botox for migraines. The VA has been covering it. That's awesome, Aki. I'm glad. Botox has a lot of uses just outside of cosmetics. A lot of people who have like, was that TMJ, where they have like a problem with their jaw, like they clench their jaw too much, that it's like really, really painful. They get Botox for that. No, my Uncle Dolphin is my accountant. He cooks the books for me. Not interested in tapping into the guys and gals and non-binary pals market for sick muscle women. I feel like in the grand scheme of things, I'm not like huge enough to like really tap into like the muscle women market. And I also don't do like nude things, and I also don't do like sexually explicit things. So most of my money is made through like, when I make content, it's usually more focused on like talking, I guess. Yo, what's up, Cool Runnings? How you doing, bruh? Yeah, but I happen to have one like person on my Fansly that's just like very nice and very generous, and that's also where I make most of my money from. Yeah, they just like be like that sometimes. Sometimes you like just get like that one supporter that's just like super supportive for no particular reason. You were just thinking today that you hadn't caught a live in a while? Be like that. Be like that. We're all busy people. Also, it's YouTube. I know that I make it harder for people to catch my live streams because I stream on YouTube, and I also don't post about streaming at all. That's not that helpful to remind people that I still do this sometimes. So, be like that. But yeah. Joey's gotten pretty good at like cooking the books nowadays, so it's not really, hasn't been that much of an issue. Glad you're still doing it. Yeah, thanks, bro. I have a weird tax situation. I'm not gonna like go into details. I have a weird tax situation. And I checked my account today because I pay my credit card bills every Thursday. Just every week, I just like go in and I check my bank account, and I check my credit cards, and I just pay them off every week. And I checked my bank account, and I was like, wait a second, what's going on here? And I finally got my I don't know if it would be like a tax, I don't know if it's a tax return, but I finally got money from taxes that I was supposed to get back, I guess. And I was like, damn, this came out of nowhere. At the beginning of every month, I like look at my bank account, my checking account, and I move some stuff over to savings. So I might be able to move extra over to savings this month. Oh, it is the tax return. Yeah. I mean, he's not cooking the books, but he's just like, he's helping me get like, the most out of my situation, I guess. Yeah. So basically I have to file taxes with a state that is not the state that I live in. So there's a lot of like back and forth, which is why it takes so long. But I mean, I count for it. I wasn't like waiting for it. I was like surprised when it showed up. Pleasantly surprised when it showed up. When does it go from cooking the books to meal prepping the books? It would probably be meal prepping the books if I filed my taxes quarterly. You know, some people do that when like, especially I think a lot of like small businesses and like content creators do that. I feel like Jade does that because she's like a solo entrepreneur. I think she does hers quarterly. But yeah, if I had to move to quarterly, I would probably have to have Joey meal prepping my taxes, meal prepping the books. Also, I was just thinking that, well, I guess I can't really, I don't know. Would I be able to expense my new computer? I guess I could, maybe. Because I bought a new gaming computer this year. There wasn't anything wrong with my old gaming computer, but my streaming laptop crapped out. So I brought my computer down here. So I stream from like a PC down here now. And then I bought a new gaming computer. So I guess I can expense that. I think technically I'm not supposed to expense like cosmetic treatments. But like, the reality of it is that I probably would not have started doing them if I was not making content. Do you use it to edit, stream, or perform any job function? If so, yes. I use it to edit videos, and that's about it. Like when I make the occasional YouTube video, I use it for editing, but that's about it. I don't stream from it. I'm not doing any gaming content from it. Yeah, only for a little bit of editing, to be honest. Then it's a thing for work, okay. But I will also say, like, I have a separate computer, a separate laptop that I use for work because I have to have like specific programs on it. So that's completely different for like my day job. So, although I did get a new computer for that this year also, which, oh my God, so much better. When I first started working full time for this company, they sent me a MacBook, and I didn't realize that I could request like a Windows laptop. And for years, I struggled with this fucking MacBook. Now I finally have a Windows laptop, and it's so much better. Because I don't think I've ever really posted a picture of what like my desk setup looks like. It's so cursed. Because I have my laptop, my work laptop off to the side, and it has its own secondary monitor. And then I have my personal like gaming computer, and it's one vertical monitor and two horizontal monitors. And then I have two keyboards, one for my gaming computer and one for my work computer. And they're the same keyboard, but different colors. And I just have them kind of like stacked on top of each other almost. But when I'm not working, I put the work one away. The MacBooks are unusable for you. I mean, it was so hard to switch between the two, like for the key commands, because I use a lot of key commands, like basic stuff, just like copy and paste. But I use it all the time, and it was so hard to switch back and forth. Yeah, it's not my favorite. MacBooks are just like not my favorite. Like I made do for a couple years, but it was a struggle. I remember watching you navigate. It was hard. They are trying to push Macs on your end users at work, and there barely no Windows in a functional sense. I feel, yeah, I mean, I think that sometimes using Mac and Apple stuff can be easier for people that don't know much or don't use computers that much, because it is pretty like simple. And if you just like are starting mostly from scratch, it's probably not that hard to learn. But if you're like a hardcore PC person like me, it's really hard to go to Apple stuff. And like, I don't have an Apple phone. I think maybe I had an Apple phone at one time. I had an iPod. I do have an iPad, and that's strictly for like drawing and Sudoku. I have like a Sudoku app on it. That's pretty good that I like, but yeah, it's hard if you're like a PC person and you're trying to go to a Mac for like stuff. But it might be easier for people that are not as like indoctrinated into the PC nation, you know what I'm saying? Also, find Macs and iPhones are so much farther behind with features. Really, I feel like iPhones are pretty up there. A lot of like content creators I know like have to use iPhones because it's just like so much easier for them to like make and post content, but couldn't be me. I just can't get with it. I can't do it. Also, I'm not at the kind of a level where I need to have like a separate work phone. Like if I was like a big enough content creator that I needed a completely separate work phone, I probably would get an iPhone just for like posting on social media, because I think a lot of apps are, what's the word? Optimized more for Apple products, but yeah, just as a day-to-day advice, yeah, I like my Google phone. But yeah, but I'm not at that level. I don't think I ever could be, to be honest. I would have to like, yeah, I do not have enough executive function in my brain to have a full-time job and also be a successful content creator on the side. Straight up. And like my job is not even that hard. Like really, I get paid way more than I probably should. But like my job is not that hard. I don't really have to like do stuff after hours. But I don't have enough executive function to have a full-time job and play Minecraft and be a content creator. Minecraft, okay, like, hear me out. Minecraft takes a lot of executive function, for me at least. You barely have district manager function. You know what I mean? Executive function is not like, I'm not talking about like an executive in a corporate sense. I'm talking about spending a lot of mental energy, like making decisions and like doing like mental work. So I'm not high up in my job. I'm actually very low level in the grand scheme of things, but I do have to spend like an amount of like mental energy doing my job, right? And then I spend a lot of mental energy in Minecraft because there's a lot of like small decisions to be made about like what blocks to use and like what shape of building and, you know, putting the roof on things, stuff like that. Are you mentally spicy too? I am not diagnosed, but there's a good chance that I am. I would say my dad is incredibly my dad and my brother are both, I don't know, ADD or ADHD, very high on the scale. My mom is very depressed. My brother is also depressed. So in the grand scheme of my family, I'm very normal, but high likelihood of being neurodivergent, just undiagnosed, and, you know, a relatively functional adult. But like, believe me when I tell you that there's a lot of mental energy going into Minecraft. Dude, you spent an hour and a half on stream last night picking Gunpla colors, neuro twinsies. That's what I'm saying. Like it might not seem like these things are, like when you talk about it, when you're just having a conversation about like, what did I do in my day-to-day life? You might not think like, oh, that was like a big decision that took a lot of mental energy, but like when you add up all the little things that you're doing throughout the day, I think it does add up to a lot of mental executive function, you know what I'm saying? High function autistic, because you're from the South, yeah. I mean, I think more people than you would think are probably on the spectrum somewhere. And I could also be on that spectrum, but like I said, I've never been tested or diagnosed, so I'm not sure. But I mean, just like with my full-time job, with everyday life, you know, having to feed myself and Joey, I feel like cooking and preparing meals is also like a very executive function thing where you have to like, I spend a lot of time thinking about food, not in like a particularly dysfunctional way, but just like, what am I gonna cook tonight? Like, what do I need to get at the grocery store? Like, do I have this in the pantry? Do I have that in the pantry? Do I need to like, do I need to stock up on stuff? Like that's some stuff that I think about a lot that, you know, is a little mentally taxing. Yeah. And then, yeah, and like with Minecraft, when I'm building things, like I'm thinking about the block palette, I'm thinking about the shape. The roofs are really hard. Like you ask anybody that plays Minecraft, roofs are so hard and they take a lot of like mental gymnastics. I often find that after I've done some kind of a build, especially like a bigger build, I need to spend like a week in game and like maybe like a couple days in real life, just like chopping down wood. You know, I need to spend some time mindlessly doing tedious tasks like farming, chopping wood, mining for stone, because I need to like give myself a chance to reset or like just go exploring and not have to think about like building stuff. I'm sure Joey has like, gets some mental fatigue from like doing redstone stuff. Joey's the redstone guy. You know, if I'm doing something redstone, I usually have to watch a tutorial. Collecting all the cats. I did collect all the cats in Minecraft. They're very cute. I love them. So yeah. She's a strong, independent woman who works mediocrity for her money. Yes, that's me. But I'm fine with that. I'm fine living a very mediocre life. I think it's very relatively relaxing. Not a lot of not so much pressure. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I got my job. I'm cool with my job. I don't want to climb the corporate ladder. I got a promotion that I didn't want. They just like, you're promoted. We hired more people, so now you have to be promoted to make room for them. I'm like, okay, I guess. I don't really have extra duties, so I was fine with it in the long run. You do the most in Minecraft, you're like, I build the thing, I'm done now. I don't know. I don't know why my brain wants me to do the most in Minecraft. Usually I'm not the kind of person that does the most. I'm kind of the person that does an adequate amount. Good vibes, life is nice, like warm coffee on a snow day. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to live the good vibes. I was talking to JD Gaines maybe like last week or something, and I was telling her, that I would love to play Minecraft with her, but I don't think that she would enjoy it because, and maybe it's just like the way I play. Maybe other people have a different experience, but like I find it really mentally taxing sometimes, and I was like, I don't want this life for you, but yeah, I want all my friends to play Minecraft with me, but I know Minecraft is not for everyone. I think my music cut out. Yeah, I know. I also like, yeah, I also don't like, if I had enough people, I would pay for a server. But you know, I just don't have that many friends that play Minecraft. One of my other IRL friends had mentioned one time that she used to play Minecraft, and I was like, yeah, if you ever want to play, let me know, we can play. And I think she's like, she's doing life stuff. You haven't played Minecraft in a long time. I know you mentioned that the other, I think last week or the week before, you said you hadn't played it a long time. I don't know when was the last time you played, but there's like so many updates and so many mods too that make it easier and nicer to play. And like, it looked better, honestly. It just looks so much better, which also makes it nicer to play. Like, you know, I know it's just a block game, but sometimes I'm playing, I'm like, damn, this looks nice. This is nice. Like, look at that scenery. That scenery is nice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Owen, if you ever want to get into Minecraft, let me know. I was saying, like, if we had enough people on the server that want on like my Discord server or whatever, or in the community in general that want to play, like I'll open up a server for us to all play with, you know, as long as people aren't going to be dicks about it, you know. You're not going to go around and like blowing other people's stuff up and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't think we have anybody in the community like that. But yeah. But I'm putting my slippies back on. You can set rules on servers to protect areas. Yeah, I don't necessarily know how all that works, but I mean, I'm willing if we had the interest, because I know there's other people that you crave destruction. See, that makes me not want to play with you, Zezel. Why would you say that? I mean, if you have your own area and you want to like bomb the hell out of it with TNT, I'm not going to tell you no, but like you're going to other people's areas and like destroying their builds, like that's pretty fucked up. Anyways, okay. Any other comments, questions, or concerns before I end the stream? So stop it, bro. Stop leaving the house. That's the answer. Don't ever leave the house ever again. I was also thinking that like if we had like a group server, if we used the world that we're using now, like we downloaded it to a new server just so we could have like more people and it doesn't have to be like on your thing. Like, you know, I could offer people like, hey, you know, if you want to go play, get the original Minecraft experience and go out into the world and like get all your own stuff, like you do you. But like also if you don't want to do that, like we can just, like I have an iron farm that's doing the most. It's really small, but it's like, it's overproducing. So like, you know, we can easily offer people like, hey, do you want to start out with like iron armor and iron tools? Like, yeah, do you want to live in the village? Like, do you need a bed? Like, so people don't have to necessarily like do all that like super duper grindy beginning game stuff if they don't want to. Do you know what I'm saying? Which may make it easier for like some people, because I do think that like sometimes the early game boring stuff can be like kind of a deterrent from playing survival. But like, you know, if you're new to Minecraft or you just want some help, like, you know, we can help you out there. But anyways, okay. Can you make a 1-to-1 scale miniature? So I think that 1 block is supposed to be like 1 meter. Is that correct? So you probably could. I mean, people can build some like crazy stuff in Minecraft, bro. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing it in survival though. 1 square meter, yeah, 1 block is 1 square meter. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it in survival. Gotta go. Okay, good luck with your interview, Ariel. There are people who want to play, you can add them to the realm as basic players, not controllers. Right. But if we get more people, that's what I'm saying. You know, this is like a situation where it's like more than what's allowed on a Minecraft realm. But yeah, like people have built crazy shit in Minecraft. And like the bigger you build, the more detailed it can be. Well, a lot of times when you make little small things, like mostly I make little small stuff, it's not so easy to make it look super duper cool. Small if anyone wants to come. Gotcha. Cool. But yeah, people, I'm sure there's somebody out there that has built a 1-to-1 scale miniature. Just saying. Okay, I'm ending the stream. Thanks everybody for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to be responsible for your own gains. Don't be a dick, control your cock. Don't blow up other people's shit in Minecraft, bro. That's a dick move. Okay, if you want to subscribe because you like my content, and you know, you can do that here. If you want more content, this is what the YouTube algo is recommending. And if you want to watch the entire playlist of YouTube live streams, it is down here for your viewing pleasure. Bye everybody. Bye Anna. Thanks for stopping by. Bye Goalie.